Demetrius, where are thee?
Here, villain, drawn and ready.
I will be with thee straight. Oh boy.
Follow my voice. Follow me to play the ground. Lysander, speak again. Thou run away, thou coward. Art thou fled? Speak. In some bush? Where dost thou hide thy head? Here, coward. Wilt thou not come? Art thou bragging to the stars, telling the bushes that thou look'st for wars, and wilt not come? I'll whip thee with a rod. There defiled that draws a sword on thee. Yea, art thou there? Follow me to play the ground. We'll try no manhood here.
Calls me forward and still dares me on. Whew, when I get where he calls, he's gone. The villain is much later healed than I. Fast I did follow, but faster he did fly. Now I find thee on dark uneven way. Here will I rest thee. Oh, come, thou gentle day, but show me thy great light, for then show me where Demetrius is, so that I may revenge this spite.
Ho, 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 villain! Comest thou not? Abide me if thou darest, for well I wot that thou runnest before me. Thou darest not stand, nor look me in the face. Where art thou now? I am here, come hither! Nay, thou mockest me. Thou shalt buy this dear, if ever I thy face by daylight see. Faintness constrains me. To measure out my length on this cold bed, my day's approach, look to be visiting.
O weary night, a long and tedious night, abate thy hours, shine comforts from the east, that I may back to Athens by daylight from these, that my poor company detest. And sleep, which sometimes sits up sorrow's eye, steal me a while from mine own company.
Yet but three? Come one more. Two of both kinds make up four. Here she comes, cursed and sad. Cupid is a knavish lad, thus to make poor females mad.
Here I will rest me till the break of day. Heaven shields Lysander, if we meet a fray.
On the ground, sleep sound. I'll apply to your eye, gentle lover, remedy. When thou wakest, thou takest true delight in thy former lady's eye. And the country proverb known, that everyone should take their own, in your waking shall be shown. Jack shall have Jill, naught shall go ill. The man shall have his mare again, and all will be well.
Come, sit thee down upon this flowery bed, while I thy amiable cheeks do coy, and stick musk roses in thy sleek, smooth head, and kiss thy fair, large ears, my gentle joy.
Where's Peas Blossom? Ready? Scratch my head, Peas Blossom. Where's Monsieur Cobweb? Oh, good. Monsieur Cobweb, good Monsieur. Get you your weapons in hand and kill me a red-hipped humblebee on the top of a thistle. And, good Monsieur, bring me the honey bag. Do not fret yourself too much on the action, good Monsieur. And, good Monsieur, have a care that the honey bag break not. I would be loath to have you overflown with a honey bag, Signor. Where's Monsieur Mustard Seed?
What?
Give me your knees, Monsieur Mustard Seed. Pray you leave your courtesy, good Monsieur.
What is your will?
Nothing but to help Cavalry Cobweb to scratch. I must to the barber's, good Monsieur, for methinks I am marvelous hairy about the face. And I am such a tender ass, if my hair do but tickle me, I must scratch.
What, wilt thou hear some music, my sweet love?
I have a reasonable good ear in music. Let's have the tongs and the bones.
Oh, or say, sweet love, what thou desirest to eat.
Truly a peck of provender. I could mount your good dry oats, or methinks I have a great desire to a bottle of hay. Good hay, sweet hay hath no fellow.
I have a venturous fairy that shall seek the squirrel's hoard and fetch thee new nuts.
I'd rather have a handful or two of dried peas, but I pray you, let none of your company stir me. I have an exposition of sleep upon me.
Oh, sleep thou, and I will wind thee in my arms. Oh. Fairies, be gone, and be always away. So doth the woodbine the sweet honeysuckle gently entwist. The female ivy so enrings the barky fingers of the elm. Oh, how I love thee. Oh, how I dote on thee.
Welcome, good Robin. Seest thou this sweet sight? Her dotage now I do begin to pity. For meeting her of late behind the woods, seeking sweet favors from this hateful fool, I did upbraid her and fall out with her. For she his hairy temples then had rounded with a coronet of fresh and fragrant flowers, and that same dew which sometime on the buds was wont to swell like round and orient pearls stood within the pretty flowerets' eyes like tears that did their own disgrace bewail. When I had at my pleasure taunted her, and she in mild terms begged my patience, I then did ask of her her changeling child, which straight she gave me, and her fairy said to bear him to my bower in fairyland. And now I have the boy, I will undo this hateful imperfection of her eyes. And, gentle pup, take this transformed scalp from off the head of this Athenian swain, that he waking when the others do, may all to Athens back again repair, and think no more of this night's accidents, but is the fierce vexation of a dream. What? First, let's wake up the fairy queen. Be as thou was wont to be. See as thou was wont to see. Diana's bud or Cupid's flower hath such force and blessed power. And now, Titania, wake thou my sweet queen.
Oh, my Oberon, what visions have I seen? Methought I was enamored of an ass.
Oh. There lies your love.
Oh, God. Oh. How came these things to pass? Oh, how my eyes do loathe his visage now!
Silence a while. Robin, take off his head. Titania, music call, and strike more dead than common sleep of all these five the sense.
Music. Ho! Music such as charmeth sleep.
When thou wakest, with thine own fool's eyes peep.
Sound music! Come, my queen, take hands with me. And rock the ground whereon these lovers sleep. Now thou and I are new in amity, and will tomorrow midnight solemnly dance in Duke Theseus' house triumphantly. There will the pairs of faithful lovers be wedded, with Theseus, all in jollity.
My fairy lord, attend and mark. I do hear the morning lark.
Oh, well, trip we after the night's shade. We the globe can compass soon, swifter than the wandering moon.
Come, my lord, and in our flight, tell me how it came this night that I, sleeping here, was found with these mortals on the ground.
Go, one of you, find out the forester. For now our observation is performed, and since we have devoured of the day, my love shall hear the music of my hounds. Uncouple in the western valley, let them go. Dispatch and find the forester. We will, fair queen, up to the mountain's top, and mark the musical confusion of hounds and echo in conjunction.
I was with Hercules and Cadmus once, when in a wood of Crete they bade the bear with hounds of Sparta. Never did I hear such gallant chiding, for besides the groves, the skies, the fountains, every region near seemed all one mutual cry. I never heard so musical a discourse, such sweet thunder.
My hounds are bred out of the Spartan kind, so flued, so sanded, and their heads are hung with ears that sweep away the morning dew, crook-kneed and dew-lapped like Thessalian bulls, matched in mouth like bells, each under each. A cry more tunable was never hallooed to nor cheered with horn in Crete, in Sparta, nor in Thessaly. Judge when you hear. But soft, what nymphs are these?
My lord, here lies my daughter asleep. And this Lysander. This Demetrius is. And this Helen. Old Netter's Helen. I wonder at them being here together.
No doubt they rose up early to observe the rite of May, and hearing our intent came here to grace our solemnity. But speak, Aegeus, is not this the day that Hermia should give answer of her choice?
It is, my lord.
Go, bid the huntsmen wake them with their horns. Good morrow, friends. St. Valentine is past. Begin these wood birds but to couple now.
Pardon, my lord.
I bid you all stand up. I know you two are rival enemies. How comes this gentle concord in the world, that hatred is so far from jealousy to sleep by hate and fear no enmity?
I shall reply, my lord, most amazedly, half awake and half asleep. I swear I do not know how I came to be here. I believe think that Hermia and I came hither to escape the Carpathian law.
Enough, enough! My lord, you have enough! I beg the law upon his head. They would have stolen away. They would, Demetrius, thereby have defeated you and me. You of your wife, me of my consent that she should be his wife.
Lords and lady, fair Helena told me of their stealth, of this their stealth hither unto this wood, and I in fury followed them. Fair Helena in fancy followed me. But my lord, I know not by what power, but by some power it is. My heart to her has melted like the snow. It seems to me the remembrance of an idol god that in my childhood I did dote upon, and all the faith, the virtue of my heart, the pleasure, the object of my eye, is only Helena. To her was I betrothed, hereunto I saw Hermia. And like in sickness still I loathe this food, but now in my health I come to my natural taste, and now I do wish it, love it, long for it, and will forevermore be true to it.
Fair lovers, you are fortunately met. Of this discourse we more will hear anon. Aegeus, I will overbear your will, for in the temple by and by with us these couples shall eternally be knit. And for the morning now is something worn, our purposed hunting is set aside. Away with us to Athens, 3 and 3, we'll hold a feast in great solemnity. Come, Hippolyta.
These things seem small and undistinguishable.
Methinks I see things with double eye.
So methinks, and I found Demetrius like a jewel, mine own and not mine own.
Are you sure that we do not sleep? It seems that we sleep and dream. Do you not believe that the Duke was here and bid us follow him?
I and my father too.
And Hippolyta.
Why, then we are awake. Let us go, and on the way let us recount our dreams.
Call me and I will answer. My next is most fair Pyramus. Hi-ho! Peter Quince, Flute the bellows mender, Snout the tinker, Starveling, God's my life, stolen hence and left me asleep. I have had a most rare vision. I have had a dream past the wit of man to say what dream it was, for man is but an ass if he would go about to expound what this dream was. Methought I was, nay, there is no man can answer that. Methought I was, and methought I had. But man is but a patch fool if he will offer up to say what methought I had. The eye of man hath not heard, the ear of man hath not seen. Man's hand is not able to taste, his tongue to conceive, nor his heart to report what my dream was. I will get Peter Quince to write a ballad of this dream, and it shall be called Bottom's Dream, because it hath no bottom. And I will sing it at the latter end of a play before the Duke. Peradventure, to make it the more gracious, I shall sing it at her death.
You sent to Bottom's house? Has he come home yet?
Oh, he cannot be heard of. Out of doubt he is transported.
If he come not, the play is marred. It goes not forward, doth it?
It's not possible. There's not a man in all Athens able to discharge Pyramus but he.
No, he simply hath the best wit of any handicraft man in Athens.
Yeah, the best person too. Very paramour of a sweet voice.
Oh, you must say paragon. A paramour is, God bless us, a thing of naught.
Masters, the Duke is coming from the temple, and 2 or 3 lords and ladies more married. If our sport had gone forth, we would all be made men.
Oh, sweet bully Bottom, thus has he lost 6 pence a day. He could not have escaped 6 pence a day. And if the Duke had not given him 6 pence a day for playing Pyramus, I'll be hanged. 6 pence a day and Pyramus are nothing.
Where are these lads? Where are these hearts?
They almost have me!
Masters, I am to discourse wonders. But ask me not what, for if I tell you, I am no true Athenian. I will tell you everything as it fell out.
Let us hear, sweet Bottom.
Not a word of me. All that I will tell you is the Duke hath dined. Get your apparel together, new ribbons to your beards, clean strings to your pumps. Every man look over his part and meet presently at the palace. For the short and the long is, our play is preferred. In any case, let Thisbe have clean linen, and let not he who plays the lion pare his nails, for they're to hang out for the lion's claws. And, most dear actors, eat no onions nor garlic, for we are to utter sweet breath. And I have no doubt but to hear them say it is a sweet comedy. Now, no more words. Away! Go away!
Tis strange, my Theseus, that these lovers speak of.
More strange than true. I never may believe these antique fables, nor these fairy toys. Lovers and madmen hath such seething brains, such shaping fantasies that apprehend more than cool reason ever comprehends. The lunatic, the lover, and the poet are of imagination all compact. One sees more devils than vast hell can hold. That is the madman. The lover, all is frantic, sees Helen's beauty in a brow of Egypt. The poet's eye, in fine frenzy rolling, doth glance from heaven to earth, and from earth to heaven. And as imagination bodies forth the form of things unknown, the poet's pen turns them to shapes, and gives to airy nothing a local habitation and a name. Such tricks hath strong imagination, that if it would but apprehend some joy, it comprehends some bringer of that joy. Or, in the night, imagining some fear, how easy is a bush supposed a bear.
But all the story of the night told over, and all their...
'Tis strange, 'tis true. Here come the lovers, full of joy and mirth. Joy, gentle friends, joy and fresh days of love accompany your hearts.
And we follow you to your home, your hearth, and your bed.
Come now, what masks, what dances shall we have to wear away this long age of 3 hours between our after supper and our bedtime? Where is our usual manager of mirth? What revels are in hand? Is there no play to ease the anguish of a torturing hour? Call Philostrate.
Here, mighty Theseus.
Say, what abridgment have you for this evening? What mask, what music? How shall we beguile the lazy time, if not with some delight?
There's a brief. How many sports are ripe? Make choice of which your highness will hear first.
The battle with the centaurs, to be sung by an Athenian eunuch to the harp. Will none of that. That have I told my love and glory of my kinsman, Hercules. The riot of the tipsy bacchanals tearing the Thracian singer in their rage. That is an old device, and it was played when I from Thebes came last, a conqueror. The thrice 3 muses mourning for the death of learning, late deceased in beggary. That is some satire. keen and critical, and not sorting with a nuptial ceremony. A tedious brief scene of young Pyramus and his love Thisbe. Very tragical mirth. Merry and tragical. Tedious and brief, that is, hot ice and wondrous strange snow. How should we find the concord of this discord?
A play there is, my lord, some 10 words long, which is as brief as I have known a play, but by 10 words, my lord, it is too long, which makes it tedious. For in all the play there is not one word apt, one player suited. And tragical, my noble lord, it is, for Pyramus therein doth kill himself, which when I saw rehearsed, I must confess, made mine eyes water. But more merry tears the passion of loud laughter never shed.
What are they that do play it?
Hard-handed men that work in Athens here, which never labored in their mines till now, and now have toiled their unbreathed memories with this same play against your nuptial.
And we will hear it.
My lord, no, it is not for you. I've heard it through, and it is nothing in the world, unless you can find sport in their intent, extremely stretched and conned with cruel pain to do you service.
I will hear this play. For never anything can be amiss when simpleness and duty tender it. Go, bring them in, and take your places, ladies.
I love not to see wretchedness o'ercharged in duty and the service perishing.
Why, gentle sweet, you shall hear no such thing.
He says they can do nothing in this kind.
The kind are we to give them thanks for nothing. Our sport shall be to take what they mistake. In what poor duty cannot do, noble respect takes it in might, not merit. Where I have come, great clerks have purposed to greet me with premeditated welcomes, where I have seen them shiver and look pale, make periods in the midst of sentences, throttle their practiced accent in their fears, and in conclusion, dumbly have broke off, not paying me a welcome. Trust me, sweet, out of this silence yet I picked a welcome, and in the modesty of fearful duty, I read as much as from the rattling tongue of saucy and audacious eloquence. Love, therefore, and tongue-tied simplicity, in least speak most to my capacity.
So please your grace, the prologue is addressed.
Let him approach.